Yeah.
Okay, now let's start. We are into recording. How to share the screen? Yeah, share the screen. Okay, so here there is one conflict. If you want to understand this logic, you have to view our first three calculations in the timer. Okay, if you want to understand this calculation, the one we're building now, you should have a recap of first three time of calculation we have built. You remember shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, and then after hire,
Yes, yes.
terminations, if any employee joined 15th of the month or if any employee joined terminated in the next 15th of the month. We had, so those again, please review it. So what we are going to do here, I'm just going to the book. This what they're saying is they have an employee John Westbrook who's have FTE percent is 0.75. Before that, what is FTE? Any idea? Full
This
time?
is we discussed in compensation, right? FTE something.
Correct. Yeah. So full-time equivalent percentage. If you're hiring any employee as a full-time, which means Workday by default, it will give 100%. By default, if you're hiring any employee full-time, Workday will give 100%. This is FTE. So sometimes we have to calculate salary based on the FTE. We have to do pro rata of absence based on the FTE. In such scenarios, you can use this FTE. Okay. But in our scenario, we have part-time employees. That's why they have 70.75%. This employee is part-time and this employee is also part-time. Okay. Now let's see what they're asking us to do. They're asking us to add a proration logic for the paid time of calculation. Okay. So this is they should explain properly here. Configure general paid time of calculation so that the FT proration rules applies to all workers without a shift assignment who were not hired after 15th of the month or terminated on or before 15th of the month. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let me give the requirements so that you will understand what exactly we are doing. So we have part-time employees. Okay. Now they're asking us to build arithmetic calculation. So based on this arithmetic calculation, we need to build based on the FTE percentage. Based on the FTE percentage, employee should get accrual, or you can also call as balance. Okay. So first, let me show you what is FTE percentage in the system so that you will get some idea. As I said, Workday has a default function, and this FTE you can see at the time of hiring an employee. Or if you want to view for already hired employee, you can go to the position. See here it is there, 100% FTE. You can go to the position, edit position. FTE is by default 100%. And this FTE will be always changed based on the scheduled weekly hours. Okay, it's not happening because they are not selected. Okay, so if you change the scheduled weekly hours or default weekly hours, based on this FT should be changed automatically. Okay, for example, an employee has 48. Okay, so 40 means 8 hours per day. 8 hours per day, 5 working days, 8 into 5, 40 hours. And so which means 100% the employee is working. Correct? Whenever you change the value, figure 20 automatically should adjust to 50. So let me select another employee. There is some issues with this employee. It's not working. We'll go to Emily. Okay. If you notice here, when it's 40, it's 50%. But when I change to 20, automatically it has changed to 50%. Correct? Based on that, it's a weird requirement, but we should know how to build if we get these kind of requirements. Based on this, we are going to create an arithmetic rule. Okay. So are you clear what is mean by FTE? FTE is adjustable. It will denote the full-time employee or part-time employee. If it is 100%, which is full-time employee, if it is less than 100%, which means the employee is not full-time, a part-time employee. Okay. Okay. Now what they're saying, first, I think Ashish or Bala, are you guys remember the first rule we have created? Like 15 days, 14 days, what is the logic? Because we need that one also now. It's a dependency.
Which one? The general PTO or which one?
General PTO, general PTO.
We create, I think, with the name of AMD or something, or DMD.
But the data is gone.
We
That's
created.
okay. We'll have a recap also on this so that we'll know how to create and just open the book also. Minus one is build calculate appropriate condition calculate. Okay, it's a kind of recap. Let's have the full calculation. That's fine. Let it be. Accruals for shift workers using the conditional clause. Okay. Now again we are going back. Hold this requirement for time being. If you want to configure, we need some additional calculation. So again, okay, that's fine. We'll take only 2 shifts. Day shift, they should get 6 hours. Evening shift, they should get 8 hours. Okay. Any day shift employee should get 6 hours. Any evening shift employee should get 8 hours per month. Okay, per month. So how to build this one? Which calculations are required? Sorry, after so long back, I'm talking about calculations again.
Conditional with
Condition is required, correct?
conditional required, then we also need that instance set comparison one.
You remember that one? So instance set comparison.
And if you need some 6 or 8, then that constant.
Constant value.
Yeah.
Good. Create quickly. Create Bala. Yeah. Create calculation. First, which calculation we have to select?
Conditional.
Right. So AMD shift based accrual. Shift based calc. Order A first for no general shift or day shift. Okay. What we have to do? Which value you have to select? Here in the condition instance set.
Instance set.
Instance set. Okay. AMD shift equals to day. What we have to select here?
Shift. Worker shift.
Shift. Worker shift.
End date.
Okay. What happens if we select with the start date?
This it will be applicable in the end of the month, right? Then it will go to next month, first week of next month.
Okay. One is we build. So what is the result? Okay, result let's calculate later. I'm adding one more adder. So B, CA, it's okay, it's CA, it's B. I'm creating for evening shift. Shift equal to evening shift rendered. What way to select? Evening.
Evening.
Day, evening. Okay. Fine. Now, what is the result? Day shift 6 hours, evening shift 8 hours. So create. Constant.
See, if already there, then we don't have to create it.
Right. If already there, we can select it. If not, we can get a constant value. Okay. So why do we need default response?
So if both are false, then we'll get default response.
Correct. Both are false. If A is not matching, B is not matching. So whatever the default response you want to default, it should be. So I'm giving 0. Later here on we are going to get arithmetic calculation. Okay. This is one condition, one calculation. So when this for if your client asked you to create simple calculation based on the shift. For this we need 3 calculations. 1, 2, 3. Now let's modify this calculation based on years of service. Look up tables. Oh, I don't want to say the answer.
Sorry?
Nothing. 1 second. Okay. Now this is one set. Okay. This is first we build. Second one, what we build? Evening shift, day shift. Let's default 6 hours. Okay. But for evening shift, client is asking you if anyone is in the evening shift. If anyone is from the evening shift, what they're asking us, for evening shift employees based on the years of service. Okay, based on the years of service. What they're saying, less than 5 years, they should get 6 hours. Okay, 5 years up to 10 years, 5 years of service until up to 10 years of service, they should get 8 hours. 10 years of service or more, they should get 10 hours. Okay, this is one condition we build, fine. Second requirement, assume they're asking you enhance the calculation. So day shift, they're not looking for years of service, but evening shift, they're looking for years of service. If any employee have less than 5 years, they should get 6 hours. Any employee have 5 years of service to 10 years of service, 8 hours. Any employee have 10 years of service or more, 10 hours. Okay. Is the requirement is clear? We just enhance.
Yes.
Now, what to do? How to build the calculation for evening shift? Day shift remains same, no change. 6 hours we already given. Oh, I have to change this one. Sorry. Day shift is 6 hours. Hi Bala, are you clear? A little
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, okay then. No.
So request you please see the 3 videos. You will be in sync with this. Okay. So what we did day shift, we are saying 6 hours. Evening shift, initially we configure 8 hours, but client now asking, hey, I want to enhance the calculation based on the years of service. Now in this scenario, how to build this logic? Which calculation we need now additionally? Any guess?
Lookup.
Okay, one is lookup. Another one?
Lookup and logic.
Lookup is fine for this. Okay.
Okay.
Logic also you can bring it here itself, but lookup will match. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this 8 hours. I'll go create lookup calculation. Create standard. Less than 5 years, 6 hours. So search well and directly giving less, 6. Okay. 6. How much? Oh, so less than 5 years. 6 hours. 5 years to 10 years. 5 years up to 10 years, 8 hours. Last one. greater than 10. Okay. Less than 5 hours. Now, so any employee, first let me save this. Oops.
It's less than 5 or less than equal to? Less than 5 should be 4, right?
No, that's what. 1 second. 1 second. Any employee have 0 to 5, 6. Okay, I think 0 also not required. Sorry. 5 is fine. Any employee have less than 5, 6. Any employee have experience greater than 5 and less than 10, 8 hours. Any employee have greater than 10. I just took 11. Okay, so 10 hours. Any employee have more than 11 years, still the value remains 10. Okay, like this also you can create. This is a simple one. Or else if you want in detail, I don't recommend this. We have to add more. 0. I don't recommend this one, but during practice you can do it. 6, 1 year, 6, second year, 6, third year, 6 hours, fourth year, 6 hours, fifth year, 6 hours, 6 years, 8 hours, 7 hours, 7 years, 8, 9 years, 8, 10 years.
So when you say less than 5,
Mhm.
it also includes 5 again?
Whatever the number here you specify. This is a simple one, okay, but I don't recommend this one. Why? Because whenever the calculation is running right, it goes one table, second table, third table, fourth table, which means it will calculate only until it will find some value. To avoid these performance issues, it's better configure properly these tables. I will explain the simple formula. So when you give 5 here, it doesn't check directly 5 here. It will check search value less than 5. Okay. Workday have ability to identify 10, 11. Okay. How it's going to be searched? Now see.
Change the value for 10. It should be 8, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Here our calculation is ready. What is the search criteria? Here we have years of service. What is search? I mean,
I think it should be continuous years of service or something like that.
yes. Length of service, years of service. This will match. Period and date. Workers years of continuous service. Now see, shift employees directly they will get 6. Here we are not looking for years of service, but for evening shift employees we are looking for years of service based on the number of hours we are giving. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, client asked you are the same one based on the accrual. You want to enhance, further enhance this one? We'll see what are the additional calculations we have. No. Okay. Mm. Okay. It's a separate one. This is not the same one. 1 second. I want to assign hire date and termination logic also so that we will, it's a kind of recap, but how to group it? That's the only question. Okay, let's enhance with my skills only. No need book. Here we have shift employees now. What we are saying here in the shift, if an employee belongs to this shift and this amount based on years of service they should get. Now, client asks you further, only for evening shift, okay? The employee hired on or, okay, employee hired before 15th, they should get full value. What are the years of service in the month? Okay, the employee hired before 15th, they should get this value in the logic. Same time, if employee terminated before 15th, they should get 0. Oh, they won't get 0 because we already given. Okay, I will give only higher information. If employee hired before 15th, then only they should get. If the employee hired on 15th, they should get 0 value. Okay, so what to do now for this requirement? Further enhancement. Any idea? Logic, Bala or Ashish? We are clear what is evening shift. We are clear what is lookup table logics.
Yeah, we are here in conditional calculation, right? So we need to create one more.
One more. Which
Here,
one? Here only.
here only.
But the condition is, okay, let me explain the requirement. AMD shift employees, AMD evening shift employees, if they hired 15th, then only they should get value. If they hire after 15th, they should not get this value. Now, which calculation we need?
So here it means logic we want.
Right. So copy it. Okay. Go to create logic calculation. Yes, service, no. Based on what we have calculating this one, higher
I did.
logic.
I did less than 15.
Yeah. So first, for this AMD shift employees, we are creating this one, correct?
Yes.
Add row.
Operator into select end.
Yeah. So what we have to select on the calculation? We want hire date.
I
less
did,
than
yes.
equal to 15th. So if you want to bring hire date, which calculation is correct required?
Date extract.
Date extract. So okay. Any other?
Instant value.
Create value comparison. I think instant
Yeah.
value. Instant value. One second. Not this. I used to confuse between three characters: instance value, instance set, instance comparison. Okay. Instance.
Instance
We need hire date. Instance.
value.
Same only accessed again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, try value one. Instant value.
No, not the value. I'm thinking instance set, instance
No,
value,
instant set is, I don't think it's
value
required.
comparison calculation. This will make
Value comparison. Yes.
Oh.
Value comparison, yes.
value comparison. So I will explain it. Don't worry. Wait. AMD.
Okay, yeah. When you record any less than or greater than, then we need this value comparison, right?
Yeah. Worker hire date. Less than or equal to 15. Okay. So you have one condition. Employees.
No. Only less than, I think. It's before 50.
Before 15. Less than or equal to 15. Less than 15 or equal to 15. If you say less than
Okay.
15, what happens? It will check 14. Okay.
Okay, that's what I mean. In the condition you mentioned before 15. So,
Okay. Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Now we have logic. Now further we enhance this one. Now further client asking you, this is for regular employees. I want to also handle for part-time employees where the accrual should happen based on the shift and it should be prorated. Okay. So just give me a second. Let me explain the logic. Okay, here they are given very good example. So what they're saying here, if an employee FTE, employees FTE percentage is 50%, then they should get half a day. Half of the standard accrual. Okay. If the employee FTE percent 50%, then they should get half. Now, if okay, let's say day shift equal to 6 hours. So half means in 6 hours, how many hours? 3 hours?
3, yes.
3 hours.
Now, further understanding, if an employee FTE percentage is 75%, how much they should get? Okay, if the
1/3.
1/3, that's right, correct, buddy. 1/3 in 6 hours. 1/3 means
1.5 something.
6 hours divided by
Mm.
6 divided by 3. How much? 3 only, right? No, I'm very
2. 3 2s are 6.
2, no? But here it's giving 3 hours. Oh, it's 1/3, right?
2 hours.
I have a question here. 1/3 means 75%, no? Then you should get 4.5 or something. 6 divided by 3, how much? 3 only, no? No?
6.
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5.
Yes.
Okay. This is what we have to get. For regular employees, these values, if employees are the part-time and employees based on FT percentage of this, they should get these values. Okay. So whenever you want to do sum, divide, or multiply, or subtract, or addition, we have to use arithmetic calculation. Okay. So let's see what they're saying. So what they're saying in the default response field. In the default response field, create arithmetic calculation and first operand. Okay, operand. What we do? AMD FTE percentage. Quickly we'll rejoin. It seems less than a minute. Stay free. Okay, I think it's allowed, not a problem.
3
Okay, now where is the talent? So now this is a new one, friends. So far we are creating different ones. Now arithmetic calculation we are creating based on the FTE. So first thing. So if you want to build any calculation FTE, bring the arithmetic calculation first. Okay. So what we have to select? Search for FTE. You'll get Java FTE. Java. FTE based on period and date. Okay. Operator multiply by 0.75. Now let's discuss the logic. The same one here we discussed. An employee is supposed to get 6 hours. When